Okay guys, so PTTP is here at Mitcham Police Station. But the opening hours are only 9 till 5 and I think it's just gone 5 now. Let me just check. Yeah, it's just gone 5. Which is a bit frustrating. So we've got the station visitors car park just out front here, and then beyond that is authorised personnel only. So let's let this bike out and get in his way. Nice little Yamaha. Yeah, so police authorised vehicles only, and over on this side it does say for police personnel only on this one. There we go. But you can't really see a huge deal from somewhere the public can stand, unfortunately. You've got a forensic services van there. And that's about it, really.
This doesn't start with shouting, insults, or confrontation. It starts with a camera, a public footpath, and a police station that's already closed to the public. The auditor here isn't hiding. He's not sneaking around. He's doing exactly what accountability content has done for years, openly filming marked police vehicles entering and exiting a public building. And yet, within minutes, we watch a situation escalate from polite curiosity to counterterrorism powers being casually mentioned. That's not a small leap. That's a nuclear option in policing. When words like Section 43 start getting thrown around, this stops being about filming and starts being about serious constitutional and human rights issues. The most unsettling part? Nobody seems able or willing to clearly explain why this extreme power is being considered. Keep watching, because what happens next exposes a dangerous misunderstanding of authority, suspicion, and the limits of police power.
So, that's a bit of a shame. Yeah, not bad, thank you. Pardon?
Is there anything we can help you with?
No, you're right. I'm just going to see if I can wait and get some marked vehicles coming in and out or stuff, something.
Can I ask why?
Pardon?
Can I ask why?
Just out of interest, really. That's all. Alright. Alrighty.
This is the exact moment where alarm bells should be ringing for anyone watching. Section 43 of the Terrorism Act is not a casual tool. It is not a "let's check this out" power. It exists specifically for situations involving reasonable suspicion of terrorism-related activity. That threshold is intentionally high because the consequences are severe. And yet, here, it's being mentioned in response to someone openly filming police vehicles from a public space. No disguises. No evasive behavior. No intelligence-led justification. Just discomfort. The auditor immediately does what someone informed should do. He references national guidance. Specifically, the NPCC memo that addresses filming police buildings and vehicles. This memo exists because these situations keep happening. And instead of engaging with that guidance, the officer sidesteps it entirely. That avoidance matters. Because when guidance is ignored, decisions stop being about law and start being about emotion, authority, and perceived control.
Okay.
Yeah, what model is that one? I'm looking to upgrade.
Maybe one day.
Yeah, no, I'm looking to upgrade. I'm on a 125 at the moment.
Yeah,
And by the way, you just blocked somebody coming in. Just be careful of where you park your bike. He was literally trying to come in. Alright, but yeah, so next time I'd recommend.
Because I want to make sure.
Yeah, I understand that. But obviously, you can pull over safely to the side
See.
and do so.
What's your name?
Pardon?
What's your name?
What's your name?
Liz.
Liz?
So I'm the police officer that's in charge
Oh,
of this
Chief Superintendent.
location.
Oh, okay,
Have
lovely.
you got any ID on you, please?
Why would I need ID?
Have you got any ID on you, please?
Come on
I'm
in.
going to have to ask you to leave.
Come on, Superintendent. You don't just go around demanding ID from the members of the public.
I'd certainly do if they're counter-terrorism risk.
Counter-terrorism risk? What makes it a counter-terrorism risk?
Filming our officers.
As I explained to the person on the bike, I don't even know who that is.
Okay, if you...
But I'm just waiting for some marked vehicles to come in and out.
Sir, would you mind me asking, just asking, what are you doing here?
As I've just explained twice now, once to the person on the bike and one on the to this lady.
Mate, listen. Can't really be outside police stations.
Okay, before you go ahead with the search, can I just say one more thing?
Yeah.
I would highly recommend that you look up a memo from the National Police Chiefs Council regarding people filming in public places, regarding social media vloggers and police stations. I would highly recommend it before you land yourself a lawsuit.
Listen.
And that's you do what you
feel comfortable with that.
you do what you do what you got to do.
Very comfortable
You do what you got. I will not say now. I do not consent to any searches. I know lawfully I don't have to, but I want to make that clear.
Regardless of your ability to film things in a public setting.
Right.
Obviously, you raise our awareness and our suspicion, particularly in an environment of severe CT risk.
And who are you, sorry?
I'm Inspector Tarek McKinsey.
Inspector
Tarek McKinsey.
McKinsey, that's a cool name, I like that. And have you got a warrant number there?
Yeah, I do. 243581.
243501, thank you. And do you have a warrant number? Sorry?
Mate, listen.
Sorry,
Instead of being obstructive.
you were gonna, no, I'm not being obstructive. I'm trying to get relevant information.
Just listen to me for a second, all right?
No, I don't have to listen to you, do I?
Yeah, you don't.
Exactly.
Okay, fine.
So you've given me a warrant number. Do you have a warrant number, Superintendent, please?
We're not going to engage with any further.
Listen.
Well, you are, because you're saying that you're going to search me, so you would have to give your information at that point anyway, wouldn't you?
Can you grab one of the uniform light?
Yeah.
And you're Charlie Wynn, so you're a constable, thank you. But, am I being detained at this moment? Am I currently detained?
Yeah, uniforms so
No.
who are equipped to everything to do with you.
Okay, so I'm not detained.
Not at this precise
Okay,
moment.
not at this precise moment. Well, again, as I said, you've got smartphones. I would highly recommend you look up this memo. Okay, this memo is a key piece of evidence in court on these lawsuits.
I'm not disputing the fact that you're not allowed to film in the
Absolutely.
public setting, but the
So-
fact that you're here and filming police
No,
vehicles.
but the memo clearly states that
Now watch how quickly the tone shifts once rank enters the picture. A superintendent steps forward, a senior officer. At this level, the expectation isn't guesswork. It's expertise. Superintendents are trained, experienced, and responsible for ensuring lawful policing. So when ID is demanded without a clear legal basis, that's not a rookie mistake. That's a leadership failure. The justification offered, counterterrorism risk, is vague, undefined, and unsupported by behavior. Filming officers is not terrorism. Filming vehicles paid for by the public is not terrorism. And the auditor is absolutely right to push back here, calmly and clearly. He's not refusing cooperation out of spite. He's questioning the legal foundation of the demand. That distinction is critical, because lawful authority does not require blind compliance. It requires explanation. And so far, none has been given.
marked vehicles.
Irrelevant.
No, we pay for them. Members of the public, as through our taxes, we pay for them.
That's fine.
They're
You're
not
allowed to
secret
do it, but
information.
we can also search
They're not
you
secret.
and to look into that.
No. You have to have grounds to search me.
Yeah, I do.
No. You have to have
Filming people
objection. So
coming
do
in and
you
out.
suspect me being a terrorist?
You're also filming people who
Okay.
police officers coming out who are not who are not wearing uniform.
No. That
Sure,
you're
you are.
you're
That's
making
obviously
an
you-
assumption.
Yeah, we basically
You're making an
said-
assumption there.
The officer just came out and said you were filming as she exited. So,
Right, and do you know
so
that
you're
I was filming her?
Well, I have that suspicion. Okay.
Okay.
And that's enough for me to look into.
It's not. Filming in public.
we can debate
no,
this all
because
day.
it's
We
not a
can debate
debate.
this
The
all
memo
day,
clearly
alright?
says it, and the fact that I've
Okay,
made you
well,
aware
that's
of this
fine.
memo is going to win me the
You're
lawsuit.
Look, that's absolutely fine. You're
It's
filming,
absolutely fine.
It's fine for you to have that opinion.
It's
You're
not an
filming not only
opinion.
marked
It's
officers,
fact.
but staff who
I've
are
already
unmarked
got one
coming
lawsuit
through.
against the MPS for this exact
Okay,
reason.
well, look, I'm not going to debate those situations. Okay. Is anyone available?
We're just going to ask a question if someone can pop down, but yeah. No, it should come out on the radio.
Yeah, bear with me. Okay.
Well, I might just stick around, to be honest. Might go. But
That's within your gift, right?
well, apparently, because I'm not detained. But you suspect me of being a terrorist because you said you're going to detain me. You're waiting for a uniform to come and detain me. So clearly, you suspect me of being a
We'd
terrorist.
be more comfortable doing a search when we've got body worn footage as well. All right.
So you're not going to detain me until the uniform gets here. You're just going to wait. At which point I could just walk away, potentially be a terrorist, as you're saying you suspect.
It's a developing situation.
It's not, because if you genuinely suspected me of being a terrorist,
I don't
you
really
would be
want to
you would be
engage with you
physically
further
detaining me,
because
wouldn't
you're
you?
being provocative, in my opinion, and I think you're doing that on purpose.
No, I'm trying to
view.
reason
That's
with you,
my view.
Inspector.
You're not being reasonable because you're interrupting me non-stop. I'm trying to talk, you keep cutting
You
in.
interrupt me as well.
No, I've let you speak. You've said you've made your piece. I've explained what we're looking to do.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's fine.
But it's not fine. That's the issue, Inspector, is that it's not fine. You cannot abuse. You used to have Section 44.
I'm not abusing.
You don't have to
I'm
talk.
not abusing.
You don't have to talk. Do you know you used to have Section 44? Do you know why that got repealed? For this exact reason, didn't it? Didn't it, Chief Superintendent?
Why are you filming?
This exchange is where the situation becomes legally dangerous for the officers involved. Notice how the auditor keeps asking one simple question: am I being detained? That question matters. Detention triggers legal obligations. It requires clarity. It requires justification. And yet, the response keeps shifting, not at this precise moment, we're waiting, it's developing. That ambiguity is a problem. You cannot float the idea of terrorism suspicion while simultaneously allowing someone to walk away. If the suspicion is real, detention should already be happening. If it's not real, the power should never have been mentioned. This gray zone is exactly what courts scrutinize later. Vague suspicion, unclear detention status, and escalating authority without clear grounds. That combination is where lawsuits are born.
Us now.
Pardon?
Why?
Well, for my own protection. You just said that you're going to detain and search me. As you said, you want body-worn footage. I want my own record as well.
We want to make sure officers are safe. So we want to take.
And I want to make sure members of the public are safe from tyrants like yourselves. So if you're going to abuse Section 43, I cannot stop you from doing that, obviously. And I won't resist you. I'm not going to aid you, but I won't resist you. And you will end up with a civil suit, and you will both be up on disciplinary matters.
We're going to wait till the uniform. I think we've both said our piece here.
No, I haven't finished saying my piece, actually.
You're free to talk.
I know I'm free to talk. I have rights. You don't have to respond. You've said multiple times you're not going to continue engaging.
The irony here is impossible to ignore. The more the officers push, the more evidence they generate against themselves. The auditor repeatedly references the NPCC memo, not aggressively, not mockingly, but as a warning. This isn't someone trying to win an argument. This is someone documenting potential misconduct in real time. When a terrorism power is discussed purely because filming makes officers uncomfortable, that crosses from policing into rights infringement. And notice the language shift. Suspicion is no longer tied to behavior, but to presence. You're here. You're filming. That's not enough. That has never been enough. And it's exactly why previous stop-and-search powers were repealed. History is repeating itself here, on camera.
Concerted effort to look up this memo to double-check the facts before you get a uniformed officer down here to detain me and search me and abuse my human rights. No, you're abusing my rights.
Pulling out a phone and doing research right now. I don't know who you are. I don't know anything
You could get this constable to do it. You could get the chief superintendent to do it.
A little bit under control. That's absolutely fine. Right?
Well, sorry, what's your name, Chief? Elizabeth Chappell, and what was it, Sergeant McKinsky? And your warrant number, sorry? 238826. Thank you. Just so I know exactly who to reference in the complaint to the IOPC.
Absolutely fine.
Absolutely. I will not be bullied by a threat of a search from exercising my right. You know we have human rights in this country. Do you remember your oath? Do either of you remember your oath? No, I doubt that you do you?
We're not going to do this.
You don't have to, but I can still talk and I can still ask questions. Okay. Neither of you remember your oath. You swore an oath to the Crown of this country to uphold the human rights of the people. I have an Article 10 right to exercise my freedom of expression. That's exactly what I'm doing.
You don't have the right to film police officers.
I absolutely do. Anywhere in a public place, yes, I do. So you're going to come. You're going to come and get a uniform to come with a body-worn camera who has the right to record me, but I don't have the right to record you.
You're recording us.
Yeah, but she just said I don't have the right to.